Take two. Sup. My name is Ray for the TheYugiohCouncil, and this is going to be the hardest to pronunciate video. I'm going to just say that right now. This is Noble Knights, and they honestly became one of my favorite decks ever because they used the equip method. And honestly, believe the hype. The deck is amazing, but it's got some flaws. We can't lie. It's got some flaws. So let's go into the deck and we'll explain everything and why we feel that way. We have Noble Knight Art. I'm going to use abbreviations. Noble Knight Black Lands, Noble Knight Gowan, Noble Knight Dry Stain, Noble Knight Murdered. I can't pronounce some of the names. I apologize. Noble Knight Boars. Noble Knights, I'm going to say, looks like Thor and has a freaking awesome shield. And 2 Maxi and 2 Layers Lake. I'm sorry, some of the names are just, they're kind of hard for me to pronunciate because it's so long. But these guys come straight out of the Days of Swords and all that fun stuff. Now, these guys are definitely getting more support even after this set. There was something that was on the blog of Day of Filming on the European site, and that would be, I posted on the Facebook fan page, so if you guys want to go there, you can see it there. There's a link down below for that. And basically it just showed artwork for another card. So they are still getting something at the very least. So this isn't the end of Noble Knights. This is just what we have right now as Shadow Specters. Alright, let's go into the spell cards and the traps and extra deck and we'll explain everything. Reinforcements of the Army, Dark Hole, Foolish Burial, 2 MST, Book of Moon, Double Lance, Triple Noble Knight, Arms of Destiny, Double Gatlane, Triple Caliburn, I butchered that name, I'm sorry. 2 Excalibur, 2, I can't even pronounce that, 2 Mirror Force, 1 Compulse, 1 Solemn. Alright. When this is equipped, it's counted as, like, you can target one set and then blow it up, but then the monster loses 500 attack. That's perfectly fine. This actually breaks Dev Pro, where basically this guy becomes on top of this guy, which makes no sense, but you can read the effect there. And then Caliburn, you gain 500 light points. You can activate once per turn, gain 500. And if it would be destroyed, yeah, you can bring it back and target another warrior for it. Most of these have that effect except for this one. And then this card here, your monster gains 1,000 and then it starts losing 200 at the standby phases. And then Destiny just basically prevents them being destroyed by battle. So pretty much a good opening hand, because I'm talking from experience, is this guy right here. Just get this guy. Have Caliburn, equip Caliburn, gain 500 light points. Then use his effect because you're not going to have any other monsters, right? So you can send Caliburn to the graveyard and you get special boars from the deck. Now Caliburn gets to equip it to boars. Now you activate the effect of Caliburn again. Your light points are 9,000 and use boars effect. He doesn't send it to the graveyard now. They both also count as dark when they're equipped, so it gets over Catastor, just so it's clear. And basically when this guy is equipped, its level will increase by 1 and it's the same with this guy. And then you can reveal 3 Noble Knight arm cards, which means the swords. And your opponent chooses one randomly and then sends the other 2 to the graveyard, which is fine. Because think about it. You gain 3 cards out of the deck, right? And with him that's 4. That's an amazing setup. And then it sets up for the king. When the king comes out, he will own some up. He's going to use those equips out of the graveyard because when he special summon, when exceed summon, you can target up to 3 Noble Knight arm equipped cards from your graveyard and equip it to him, and then he's a walking heavy storm. And remember what I said about when these things become unequipped, they re-equip? This deck is amazing. It just got, I'm not going to even hate on this deck. It's got some bad matchups. And those matchups are Dragon Rulers and just stuff that outspeeds it and Constellars. But Maxi does help out that problem. It gives them that hand advantage back. I still feel like the deck needs a little bit more, but it's so fun, but it's so expensive to build IRL, which means in real life. And then we have, extra deck is 2 of the Synchros, 1 Gaia, 1 Pulchosaurus, double Blade Armor, double Noble Knight King, 1 Excalibur, 1 Direwolf, 1 Starlight, I call him Starlight, 1 Maelstroke, Maestroke, 1 Lava Lult Chain, 1 Daigusto Emerald, and 1 Cowboy. Some of you are going to go, well, you don't need the Emerald. I always put emerald in stuff. That's just me. And Seek can just help you make another exceed by special in this guy, dropping this from hand, and then going to king. Or just recycling kings and synchro. So it has its uses, you just gotta know when. But this is honestly become one of my favorite decks. It's such a different style and a fresh breath of air. I will bring you dual videos of it. I promise I will bring dual videos. And no, I don't know it to the level of Blue Eyes, but I do respect the Noble Knight players a little bit more than I used to because it is a hard deck to play. But it took me a little time to grasp how they work. And when I first tried it, I failed, and I failed hard. I was like, what in the world do I do? And then I took time, like almost a whole day, which doesn't sound like a lot. I'm a quick learner, so I can pick these things up pretty quickly. I'm not going to be expert level tomorrow, but I can own some butt with this. I had like 10, 12, 20 straight victories with Noble Knights because I studied them so deeply. So I just went and I said, all right, let me understand the combos and what I should be doing and how to play out of these bad hands. Sometimes they do get bad hands because you have all their quick cards. But that's Dead Pro too. You know, Dead Pro gives you bad hands. Even with like the Blue Eyes Pure, which has been perfect to me in IRL, which means in real life. And then on Dead Pro, it can be a little bit of a pain in the butt. You get what I'm saying here though. But honestly, it has been one of the most fun, breathtaking decks I've played in a long while because it brought me back to the roots of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you had to use equips to basically win the game. And honestly, I love Noble Knights now. I'm not going to like go build 20 versions of Noble Knights, but I'm definitely going to do some dual videos and put some content out there. So guys, have fun at the sneak peek. If you're going tomorrow, if you went today, let me know how you did. I'm always curious. I'm not like looking for comments. I'm just being honest. Let me know how you did. And if you guys want to play Noble Knights, let me know what you think of the build, honestly. Because I personally like this build a lot, and it's been good to me. I still feel like they can use another support card. That's just me. But anyway, if you like what you saw, make sure to subscribe if you already haven't. If you have, thank you for helping us get to where we are, and I will see you next video. Peace.